Oh wait, should that be the intro? Oh, I should have made that the intro. This is probably the intro now. Hello, welcome to Blissful Builds. I'm Ryan, and behind me I got my two new cars. New. We got a 1967 Beetle, as well as a 1981 Rabbit diesel. I got these two after looking for a little bit. Yeah, wow, this is weird to start recording after thinking about this for so long. This story starts on December of 2022. I was in my bed scrolling through YouTube, and I came across some videos of a location with over 400 Volkswagens in the woods. So, on my way home from college, I dropped a letter in their mailbox, and a few days later, I got a phone call. The owner actually recently passed away, and they were selling the whole estate. They haven't sold a single car in about the 30 years that all the cars have been on that property, so I had my eye on a few of them. I was supposed to go after Easter, but I got a random call that the whole property was under contract, and if I wanted to grab a car, I'd have to get it within the next few weeks. So, I went down to Pennsylvania on less than 12 hours notice. So, it is 7:45 a.m. I am on my way to go look at the Volkswagens. I'm really excited. This was on, obviously, 12-hour notice, so very spontaneous, but I'm really hoping that this yields me getting a car, because I would love to work on one. And yeah, just wanted to start documenting. I should have documented this morning. I left at 6:30 a.m. to try and get there by 11. So yeah, see you there. And when I pulled up, I was surprised how many Volkswagens were in the woods. And when I got there, he already sold about 70 cars from the collection. I took more photos than videos, but if you want to see more, there's plenty of videos online of this location. Here are just a few of the photos that I took. It was weird standing in the woods with these cars that had been sitting here longer than I've been alive, and yet, in a few weeks, they might all be gone. I knew I had to get one. Originally I was looking for a single cab bus, but I was also thinking about getting a Beetle. This is actually one of the first Beetles I saw when I pulled into the lot, and I wanted something, a 67 or earlier. I wanted the older tail lights, the chrome bumpers, the fender vents, the metal dash. Even though this one's condition is a little rough, I kind of fell in love with it at first sight. The floor pans are coming out. There's no exhaust. The engine was bought separately, but I don't know. It's gonna be mine. It was also trapped in by trees. We had to cut 3 trees to get it out, and one of them is still in the bumper. I might try and do something with that. And after looking around for a little bit, I found this Rabbit. This Rabbit was actually in some of the videos that I watched. People were talking about it as a person's dream project car.
Wow, look how dope this Rabbit is. Man, this is some kid's dream car out there to restore. There's hundreds of them here, just sitting here doing nothing. You know, a bunch of my boys growing up would love to have this as a project to restore.
And I kind of fell in love with it, and even more when I saw the story. Hold up. More of that story after we get these cars out of the woods. The 1967 Beetle was pretty easy to get out. We just kind of ratchet strapped the floor pans up through the windows and yanked it out. It was really cool watching it roll for the first time since 1994, which is the last time it was registered on the road.
Yeah, I know.
You cleared the Rabbit.
It was really surreal pulling it out of the woods, and I'll definitely look back on this moment once it's running under its own power.
Yeah, that's great.
The brakes were a little stuck, banged them loose, and it went right on the trailer. After digging through it, in the glove box is actually all the original paperwork. It has the original folder that the manual came in, the manual, the date of sale, a lot of the registration and insurance info from the 90s, as well as the title transfer from when it went to the first to second owner. This Beetle was originally bought in Miami, Florida, January 6th, 1967. The owner then moved to Georgia, right outside of Atlanta, so the title was actually transferred over there. And then around 1989, got sold to someone in Pennsylvania. After a few years of driving, 4 to be exact, it ended up in the Volkswagen warehouse in the yard with the rest of them.
But that was the easy one.
The 81 Rabbit, however, was a little harder to get out. It was more stuck in the woods. If you see the fog lights, that's where it was up to in dirt. The tires were completely flat. It was on loose ground. We couldn't get under it because of the fiberglass body kit that's on it. So what we had to do is we actually hoisted it up from an engine mount and the transmission underneath the hood. And once it was out enough, we put some hooks on the underside and pulled it the rest of the way.
Yeah. It's good, the fiberglass is just going. Oh, it just missed the tree. It's still not moving, no. But it's going. It'll make it.
Got a little bit of damage to it, but it's nothing I wasn't already going to rip out and redo. And inside of this is a hodgepodge of parts. Kind of expected it from this car.
You might be asking why this is a Mod Podge of parts, but now we can get back to the story behind the 81 Rabbit.
Alright, so let's take a look at the 1981 Rabbit diesel. First up, well, it doesn't have the right badge on it. And if we go into the interior, this doesn't look right. How about let's check under the hood? It's not a diesel engine. That's because this is a full GTI swap. It has a GTI engine, badges, and interior. Who knows what else? I don't even know what was done to this car. There's no information on the previous owners. I'd love to find it, so if you know whose car this is, pretty distinguishable. The white grille is aftermarket, fiberglass body kit. It had white louvers on the back, painted interior. Let me know. I would love to know who owned this car before me.
Introducing the Volkswagen Rabbit GTI. Drive our new GTI and you will see. It is a wolf in sheep's clothing.
This commercial's funny because my Rabbit kind of is a wolf in sheep's clothing because it is a diesel, but it's trying to be a GTI. Also, $8,000? Damn. Alright, we can continue.
The sad thing is that both of them have no keys. I got, I think, 10 keys from the deal. They were in the ashtrays and the cars. You got them on the side. None of the 10 keys work with either car, which is a little upsetting.
Okay, so let's do a recap. Not only do both cars not have keys, they both have rusty floor pans, disassembled interiors, have not been ran in 30 years. So why did I end up getting 2 of them?
One of the main reasons I actually ended up getting 2 cars is just the price. I got them for $400 a piece. $400 for the Beetle, $400 for the Rabbit. The Rabbit's wheels were actually shot. He had a pair sitting around. I got 4 new rims and 4 new tires for an extra $100. Got the back seat for the Beetle for free. I got an engine for the Beetle for another $100. And I got the floor pans, $150 for 2 of them. The warehouse was stock full of engines, transmissions, and other parts. I didn't have enough time to go sifting through, but I think I got a good start with what I got for the price. It's definitely going to make it worth it when I go and spend even more money getting these up and running.
That should do it. And there's one more reason. Not only the price, but just because they're unique. They're cool. Everyone knows what a Beetle is. A Rabbit, not so much, but that's just kind of for me. But we pulled into a Wendy's just to get some lunch after pulling these out, And people in the drive-thru were already taking photos of this Beetle, and it's not even in the best of shape. But people just love it. It'll be fun. It'll be unique. And I know that once it's done, I'm going to want to drive it, and I'm going to want to put it back on the road. But there are so many unique cars out there. Why Volkswagens? Well, it's not just because my dad loves them as well, but my dad actually had a new Beetle when I was a kid. Along with that and watching the Herbie movies as a kid, not that. These, the classics. I guess it was a no-brainer. Once again, the Rabbit, I kind of just wanted it. I'm going to do a resto mod and make it into this cool thing. This video's been a bit choppy. I know that the editing isn't the best, and the resolution on some of my vertical videos aren't the best either. But I didn't know if I was going to do this at first. I was in it and out of it, and I didn't really know if I wanted to do it. But now that I'm not with the cars and I can't work on them because I just started a new job, I thought it'd be the best time to learn about editing and maybe get this off the ground. It is July. Not going to see this for a while probably. But if the quality isn't the best, I'm sorry. I'm learning, and it's not really for anyone else. It's for me. I want to be able to look at this in a few years and remember the progress, or remember how to put something back together when I go to put the cars back together. But the story is just so cool, and I wanted to share it and make a video about it. So, thank you for watching Blissful Builds. Hopefully you will follow the other videos when they do come out. Who knows when? But, thanks for watching. Psst, hey, you still there? Because there is more to this story. Yeah, it's been a while. I just wanted to do a quick update. I was at work, and this YouTube video popped up, which definitely means that someone's spying on me. But 2 days ago, a video was posted of the rest of the Volkswagen lot for sale. It looks like they cut down the woods, and they lined up all the cars. And I'm curious if it costs the same or how much they're selling them for. So I'm going to give the guy a call. And just for my curiosity, I'm going to see what they're doing. There we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Anthony?
This is.
Yeah, hi. So I saw that you had some Volkswagens for sale.
Yes.
I was wondering, like, how much they were. I don't know if I'm, like, looking into, but I was wondering, like, how much for just a Beetle or how much for a bus.
Well, it all depends on which one. You know, the better the car, the more it is. But the Beetles are going for about $850 with the motors and the tranny complete.
Okay.
And the bus is about $1,500.
Okay. You had some of the Rabbits too. Are those kind of the same price as the Beetles? Kind of like around like $850?
Yeah, around that, up to $1,200.
Okay. Like how long you're going to be planning on selling these, or what date you're going to kind of send them to the crusher?
Well, we're not going to send them to the crusher for some time, so
Okay.
about a year or two. So.
Oh, okay.
No.
So we have time.
Yes, you have time. Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much. It was just
All right, thank
gauging
you.
that.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Have a great day.
All right.
Bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right. So not that bad. Definitely, so $850 a piece. So I technically got them for half of what they're selling them for. Interesting. If it's a year or two, I might actually go back for a bus if I'm if I'm done restoring these. But yeah, I was just really curious about it, and I feel like it's really interesting to kind of follow back and look at how different it is from them cutting down the woods. But yeah, that's pretty much the update. I don't know if I'm putting this in the video. Probably will. I'm procrastinating uploading this because I don't have anything else to follow it because I'm not restoring the cars yet. That'll be soon. Look out for it. Bye again.